Alright, I left my GoPro at work and my other one is not charged. So you get the camera video version of the Great Bass Adventure. This is my fretless bass here. And I made this like 20-something, 25 years ago. And I've replaced the pickups. My dad helped me route them. He's awesome. Thank you, Dad. I hate routers. Over the years, I have worn into the fingerboard, which many other fretless players have had to deal with over the years. And then there was the mythical Jocko experience where he used epoxy resin to cover it, and I just always got afraid of that. So Stuart McDonald, I found an option, which is this glue, and it's super glue. So supposedly a guy on that website made a fretless, pulled the frets and did the whole thing using super glue. So as you can see here, these are the lines from 20-some years of playing with round-wound strings. Really nice ebony fingerboard. So what I'm doing here, I've already started, is I am filling it in, and I'm gonna try, because it's really quite. It's not a huge groove, but it's enough that when you press, it's fretting out. The tone isn't clear because the contact point with the string is actually touching all the surrounding frequencies, and it's really hard on certain notes, like all the octaves, to really hear a clear EAD. So that is what I'm doing right now. I can't get the nut out, so I'm going to try to just go up to it. I don't think I ever glued it in, but it's definitely in there. So so here's where we're at right now. This is my makeshift overhead light. I'm in my kitchen, so hopefully one day I'll have, like, I don't know, a shop. But for now, I'm just doing it. It's a bass factory right now. I'm over here also boiling my strings. Famous trick of the trade. Okay, here we go. Hey, what's up? So I've covered all my strings here with some super glue. And now it's, I bought this accelerator. And I'm just generally afraid to use it, so I'm gonna not do that. And everything's like super flammable, and, like, you know, don't get this anywhere and touch your skin, eyes, whatever. So be careful. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna like keep hair drying it, I guess, and jam out. Okay, so I'm checking it here, and I mean, it's not, it doesn't feel like anything, so I think I'm going to move ahead with the next step, which is going to be a round of sanding. I'm going to be using this 15-inch radius. I had to call Carbon and ask them what their radius was, because nobody uses 15-inch radius, but thank you for doing that. But I like it, it's nice. And I ordered this from Korea, and it took forever. But luckily Amazon refunded me the $10. Do not order the overnight shipping. Don't ever do that. Here we go. Alright, so I just did a few passes here. It's kind of coming along, actually. It's pretty interesting. Like this, you can see where the ridges are, but you really can't feel it. So I think that's going to be actually the answer. It's still got a lot of ridges and ways to go. I may have like sanded down the middle over time because the edges are really getting hit hard. So now that this is actually the right radius, I'm trying to just do it real slow. Just doing like this, just, you know, it's the radius, so, but it's not quite wide enough, so I need to make sure I just do pieces, and so it basically divides it in half. So see how it goes. I'm hoping it all works out. Alright, I'm gonna keep working on this. Okay, so I'm making progress here, and I may only have to do like one coat. I'm still contemplating doing the varnish, although this looks pretty good. And it's smooth, but this string, the A string, clearly was probably the most worn out, because when you're playing an E and you gotta do an octave, where are you gonna play it? The A string. But you can see where the glue is, but it really is, you can't really feel it at all when you go this way, so I just got to keep sanding. I wish that this block was a little wider, because I'm afraid I'm going to have some spots in here because the radius just isn't quite. I have to do it in pieces because 6 strings are big. But it's looking pretty good. I think it's going to be pretty sweet, actually. So, almost there. One thing I will say is don't ever put on more than you need. This is just taking so long to get out. I mean, the rest of this is actually really polished down nicely. Even this is almost there. It's just it feels, you know, I can just feel it in there. So like getting these to actually pay attention to like go down is really difficult right now. It's taking forever. But I'm not going to rush it because slow is fast. All right, that took 30 minutes. It wasn't terrible. Felt a lot longer than 30 minutes, but just know it's going to be about 30 minutes. So this is the sanded but not steel wooled, but look, it's pretty much good. It's all smooth. I have no idea how badly I got the, if any of this is off at all, but it feels pretty good. And now we're going to steel wool it, and it should actually make it shine up quite a bit. Get all the dust off, but you can see here that's basically what we're going to be doing here. So I'm going to dust it off a little bit and take it down a little bit more. And then probably going to string it up and see how it sounds. Cool. Alright, so here it is. And you can see it looks pretty good. No more grooves. Let's string it up and see what happens. Alright, well hey, it is done and it is sweet. Look at the epic black darkness of the abyss. There are no frets. There is only infinity. Yes, the fretless bass. I wish I had a studio. It's just my grubby kitchen right now. But it sounds good. I'll do this maybe. You can see it's just doesn't buzz at all anymore. It's going to be great. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in, and another edition of Greg Does Wood Stuff and whatever else.